Seen my previous videos, I'm traveling through India with my boyfriend on our Royal Enfield. We're going from the south up to the north on the west side and then aiming to come back down on the east side. So far we've travelled through Kerala, which is in a previous vlog, so if you want to check that out, please go onto my channel. In my last vlog we went from Munnar up to Mysore in Karnataka and stopped off at Coimbatore on the way. So this vlog is going to be starting off in Bangalore, where we are now. I'm in Bangalore now. We're here for 4 days. We're just going to explore the city and we're also going to meet up with a friend that we met in India last year. So I will show you what we get up to. The first place we visited was the Bangalore Palace. I think the architecture of this building is beautiful. It's so nice to look at from the outside. It costs 500 rupees to visit inside and you can't take any photographs. So I'm going to explain to you what we saw. You can take a walk through the hallways and you can see inside some of the rooms that still have the furniture set up. And as you're walking through, there's loads of old pictures and paintings that you can see that are really interesting. I would recommend giving it a visit. You can also get a free audio guide, but you have to put down 2,000 rupees as a deposit. But again, you get that back at the end of the tour. There's also these beautiful gardens you can walk around. So overall, it was a really lovely place and I definitely recommend going there. Next, we went to the National Gallery of Modern Art. You can walk around the outside for free, but it is 500 rupees to enter the art gallery. I also couldn't take any pictures inside the art gallery, but the gallery was full of paintings from Nandalal Bose. He's got a really interesting style of painting and I really enjoyed looking at his artwork, but for 500 rupees I thought that was a bit steep to go in there. So unless you're really interested in art and you're really interested in Nandalal Bose, I would say you could probably give this art gallery a miss. As a side note, one thing I was not prepared for was the level of traffic coming into this city. Our friend who lives here said that it can get so bad, people just leave their cars and end up walking home. It's the next day and we're visiting the Shivoham Shiva temple.
The reality of Shivoham is realized. Shivoham means I am Shiva. Shiva is inside me. Once the realization comes that I am not the body, I am the soul.
Inside the temple there were lots of caves to walk through that had Shiva lings and other shrines to Shiva inside. After the temple, we stopped off in this mall to get some lunch. We actually ended up getting a McDonald's, which we haven't had one in India before. We don't tend to eat fast food out here, but it was quite good. Then we decided to go to this aerospace museum. Inside, there were lots of rooms like this. They have pictures on the wall and it gives you the history of the aerospace industry, which was really informative. Outside, they also have this nice garden you can walk around, which has more models of airplanes. I really enjoyed this museum. It was only 70 rupees to enter, and you can definitely kill about an hour walking around here. After the museum, we met up with our friend for a bit, and then we settled down for the night with some noodles and Netflix. Going to the fort now.
Yes,
so
we
funny.
are. no, thank you. No. Dhanyavad.
As you enter the fort, there is this Ganesha temple. You can see the marks people have made on the walls throughout the years. What I always find most interesting is the names that people have scribbled on the walls. I just wonder how long they've been there for. We got in and out of that fort in about 10 minutes. It's really small. It was quite interesting to walk around. I think it was built in like the 1500s. I'm going for free. It's definitely worth having a look around it, but it is again really small, so it'll only take about 10 minutes to go in and out. Here it is, the ISKON temple that we're visiting today. And here's a busy road outside the temple. The temple that we visited was amazing. We were able to take some pictures of the outside, but we're not allowed to take photographs or videos inside the temple. It was really pretty on the inside. It was all filled with gold and shrines. It was, however, very busy, but we did go on a Sunday. Obviously it's going to be busier on the weekends, so maybe on the weekdays it calms down a bit. Would still recommend going, and of course it's free to enter as well. So far we've been from here up to here where we are now, and we've still got this to go. We're just about to leave now. We're heading up to Shravanbela Gola. I don't know if I'm saying that right at all, but it's on the way towards Bangalore. That's where we're going. Bangalore, it's been lovely, but it's time to leave. Place we're staying for the night. It's actually pretty nice in here. We're walking to get some dinner now. This is it's like a tiny rural town, so there's pretty much just a handful of restaurants around this area. So it's not much choice, and there's no delivery on food, but I'm gonna go try this little restaurant and hopefully it's good. So here's where we're getting some food tonight. But this is a little preview of what we're doing tomorrow. Climbing all of those stairs to go to that temple on the top there. We just got this meal. This is a South Indian thali with a parota. Josh has got chapatis. It looks really good. So both of those and 2 lime sodas, it's 280 rupees. That's about £2.50. It's so good. We're just heading now to the Jain temple at the top of this hill. The entrance here. I'm walking up the stairs now. There's about 600 of them, but I've had to wear my jacket. I'm wearing a top with my shoulders covered, so I don't really understand. It made me put my jacket on and zip it all the way up. I don't even know what that's about, but it's absolutely boiling. So you have to walk up here barefoot. You have to leave your shoes in the beginning. This is one of the most famous pilgrimage sites for Jains. It's not really that many steps, but when it's hot, it feels like a lot of steps. Just made it to the top. The views are amazing. We're in the main temple now, almost at the very top of this whole structure. That's the entrance. This is the very top. This is the big main temple. There's the head of the monolith over there. You can't take any pictures of inside, but this is the view from the outside as well. So beautiful. Stopped for some breakfast. Got a masala dosa here. We're in Belur now. The drive took about 2 hours, which wasn't too bad, and we're here for 2 nights. Walking through Belur now, heading towards the temple. Here it is inside the temple, or inside the temple complex, should I say. So according to the sign, this temple was built in the 1200s, or in the 12th century. Just look at the intricate carvings on this temple. So that's the end of this travel vlog. In the next one, we're going to be heading up towards Hampi, so stay tuned for that one. If you haven't already, please help me out and subscribe to my channel, like this video. Please check out some of the other videos I've already posted about our travels so far. Thanks for watching.